Hey, let's try this again. This is Val, and I'm in Valtopia. And we were on earlier, and it was good. There was the horses. And then we were not. Let's see if you guys are still around. Want to come back? This is hard. Talk about awareness. Where's the crew? I know we had Latavia, we had Becky, we had Andrea, we had Jessica. Come on, come back. Hello. I'm not seeing anybody. Let's see if it's actually working. Oh, I see 4 people. Okay. Hello, darlings. Hi, guys. So I was on here earlier, and I had this great talk about being aware and finding and being yourself. And that when you come into deeper and deeper awareness, your awareness of your body, of your mind, of your spirit, you get to be yourself. And when you get to be yourself, you're better for yourself and those around you. And that's what I'm up to. That's what I'm creating content for. That's what I create my artwork for. That's what I create my transformational experiences for, so that I can be more myself and be of best service to you and my purpose and passion, and so that you can too. And that's super magical. So listen, I have a whole bunch of decks here that are really fun. And I'd love for you to share the live stream, and then I'll read your energy, and let's get some more energy back in here. And those of you that were on earlier, tag your friends and tell them to come back, because we're here. We're here. We're here. We're here. We're here. Hey, Lisa, she's back. Thank you, darling. Yeah, my internet, it's raining here in LA, and the internet just went for like a half hour. And I actually took it as an opportunity to work on my content that I'm developing. I've been talking about it for a while, and I'll be honest, I'm allowing myself to get caught up in the creation. I have so many ideas, and I feel like when it first started, they were all over the place, and now they're slowly coming into these wonderful containers that I'll be able to offer you. So I never have trouble coming up with content. Hey, Emily, how are you? I never have trouble coming up with content. I'm a content machine. I have ideas endlessly. I have notebooks of ideas. It's actually making them up into little containers and directing them to the right crew. That is my current experience I'm moving through. And I am moving through it. And you know, my energy is a little different now than when I came on earlier. I do want to say that I felt a lot of energy today. On the one hand, I was seeing a lot of posts about some wonderful accomplishments that many of my talented and lit up friends online are going through. And then I could also feel the concern and fear and energy being brought up in this time. Whether that's because of the moon or because of the politics or because the shift that we're going through. And I honor any of you, each of you, wherever you are in the journey, whether you're flying high, feeling fabulous, shine, baby, shine for us and inspire us while we are still those of us who might be taking a step forward and getting triggered and stuck by certain things, or learning our lessons and moving through that journey. So, I think the main message, hi, Etta, I'd love to read you a card. Just share the live stream and I'll put you on my list. I think the main thing that we want to do is be aware, be conscious of our triggers, and find solutions to nourish our minds, our bodies, and our spirits to be in ourselves, so that we can give to ourselves and others no matter what's going on around us. And taking time for yourself to hang out with me and rest and regenerate and get some guidance. I'm grateful and honored that you do that for yourself and with me, so that we can all shine together, baby. So listen, we had a big crew earlier. Let's see if we can get some more people back on. Okay, so it's warm in Pennsylvania. Snow tomorrow. Ooh, weird. Okay, so we have Emily, Etta, Lisa, la 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 la, and let's see if we can get Ooh, get anybody back on here. Let me share this live stream. Oh, it's saying my video was not posted because I have music. Is that me right now? Are you guys seeing my show? But no, it says it's doing it. All right, let me see if I can share this. Yeah, they might be getting more strict on the music, huh? Is that the experience? Let me share this on my page in Valtopia. Doodly 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 doo. Uh-oh. Can I just say that I'm having an inordinate amount of technological resistance lately? I'm on my third recording that I'm trying to make for a gift, an opt-in, if you will, and it keeps dying, and this isn't happening either. So let's just stop on that. All right. How's the picture? Is it frozen or is it going on? All right. Okay. What cards are we going to use today, people? Let's see. I'm going to go from the Gaia deck. Now, this deck is amazing. When I got this deck the other day, I was having a fun day, and I pulled from the deck 6 times, and I got the same card every time. So I thought it'd be fun to use this deck. And let's see. Let me see if I can tag some people at least. Thank you. Thank you. You can see. Okay, good. Yeah, I had we had 17 people on here earlier, and then the thing crapped out. So I'd love to have some more people come on because it's more fun when we have some energy. Let me see if I can tag somebody. I wonder if we're going to go through and do this whole video and then Facebook won't post it because it's got the music on it. All right. Now I've got my crystal grid here that I set up the other day that I posted a picture of, and some people are in the crystal grid, and I've been holding space for your release of things that we want to let go of, right? So let's just, what I was doing before the internet went down was about to do a really major, beautiful energy shift. And I was excited because we had a nice group of people, and I was feeling really called to bring in that love support and creation of love in our hearts and our energy so that we feel better with everything that's going on. We can choose to create more love in our hearts and in our daily experience, no matter what. And then the internet died, so it was exciting. So let's try this again. Hopefully the internet will hold us up. I want you to just connect into the earth, into Mother Earth, and send anything that's coming up for you today that just feels like, oh, I don't know what to do with that. It's causing lack of clarity, a lack of commitment, a lack of consciousness. Let's just send that energy down into the earth. The earth needs that energy to create. And then let's open our hearts and know that you're always protected by unconditional love, and you're connected up above, and we're bringing in any energy, any spirit, anything that will help us guide us in our card readings today. Okay, so let's see. I was trying to share this. Okay, so let's see who's first on my list. And I had other people on my list, and I guess if they pop back on, there was Jessica and Becky and Andrea. Hi, Cindy. Thank you. Yeah, the internet stopped out, and we lost our crew. Maybe some of you can look and see who was on and send it. My kitty's here. Just a second. It's raining out there. Hi, kitty. Are you going to get it all wet in here, wet and dirty? Come on. Come on, kitty. Hello. All right. Okay. So yeah, get some people on here. Share into the Modern Priestesses, because Becky had done that. Not that that was fun. I was ready to do the Sacred Circle with her because I know she's holding a wonderful circle in her group. And what we're doing is supporting each other energetically and lovingly by being present with each other, right? And answering each other's questions and holding space for each other. Okay, who is first? Emily posted first. Emily, are you there? I'm going to pull from the Gaia deck here, I think. I've also got the Arcturian. You know, no, I'm just going to go as I'm called. Okay? I'm going to have some fun here. And I do want to do some energy. It's a full moon and people get excited about the full moon. And to be honest, I felt the energy too, but we are powerful beings and we choose. We choose how we respond to these things. So, oops. Okay. Let's see. I turned the cards around here. Emily's here. Okay, let me tune in. Emily. All right, let's see what we get for you. Da 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 da. From the Gaia deck, Emily. Now I keep pulling this card for myself. Hi, kitty. So you're feeling it today, Lisa? I know a lot of us are. So Emily, you got the 9 of Hearts. The 9 of Hearts. Fulfillment, harmony, and protection. Hey, kitty. Kitty wants to come and hang out. It's all raining and cold out there, poor thing. So the 9 of Hearts, fulfillment, harmony, protection. You know, there's the eye. I love that Egyptian eye. I know that's a big part of my awareness and my vision, especially as an artist, is tuning into that Egyptian symbology. I remember when I learned about Egypt and Nefertiti as a kid. Oh, 9 is your number. So that's got a symbolic meaning for you. Okay. Well, I'll just read you the card real fast. Since there's just a few of us, let's just have some fun. This card signifies success, emotional fulfillment, and wisdom. Something that is dear to you or something that you are working towards has a positive outcome. This leads to a period of peace and harmony and a deep sense of personal satisfaction and emotional fulfillment. That which you strive to create and achieve is granted, and all is protected along the way. The light shines upon you, all is blessed. You can move forward with confidence. Nice. I am blessed. I'm protected. I am grateful. I am fulfilled. I am love. And some of us watching this say, oh, that feels good. I can totally relate to that, and I know what that means. And some of you watching this might think, what a lot of cheese. That's what my dad said, sorry. And I always have that other voice in my head. Yeah. Oh, Sandy, are you strong with the full moon? Yes, I used to be that flipped and then I got reversed. And so now I'm like more down when the new moon's coming up and I'm good with the full moon, which is an honor because I've always wanted to serve during the full moon. And sometimes like I couldn't swing it in the past. So for those of you that are thinking this is some cheese, the truth is if you relax and you program your mind to believe the positive energy that is within you and you come into awareness and be yourself, honey, yes, you will be blessed and you will feel gratitude in your heart and more of your cells will respond to that love vibration and positivity. New neural pathways will be created in your brain and good stuff abounds. And I like cheese. So if that's cheesy, that's all right. I'm in with the cheese. What do you guys think about that? Okay. So let me see. So Emily says, I could definitely use some spiritual protection. Hi, Camille. Hello, darling. Yes, you're making it to the live stream. So, spiritual protection. Here's my feeling on spiritual protection. I am open to the unconditional love that is always with me, everywhere and anywhere I am. And my intention is that everything that I deliver, whether it's a drawing or a painting or a reading or a comment in guidance and love, is always coming from a place of unconditional love. There's your protection. That's what I feel. Okay, so Emily, I hope that was good and that resonates. 9 is your number and you're coming into a good place. So Camille, share the live stream in your group and I want to read you a card. I've got a Priestess deck. I've got the Arcturian Light Activation deck, which we could do some transmissions today. I've got the Sacred Rebels deck, and I've got the Gaia deck. I've got Uti. I got it all. So I really wanted to serve today and bring up the vibes, bring up some love. And what the world needs now. You know what? I would share, but I'm having my Safari keeps, you know, doing out. And that's the fun of this game, is that you guys share for me while I read cards, right? So let's see. We have Sandy shared, Emily and Lisa shared, and Camille. Yes, you need some love vibes. All right, baby, let's have some. So what I was doing before the live stream crept out before was that we were about to do like a really good grounding and heart-centered opening connection and a cosmic connection, which we just did while I was doing all that. And then everything died out because it was so much energy. So let me see if I can share this without the thing popping out. Let's see. I'm going to share into here. This works. Hope so, because I love this. I'm sharing into Becky's group. I hope she doesn't mind, because I love her group and I love her presence and I love everyone in there and what happens in there. Okay, so Camille, yes, share, and I am happy to read you a card. So am I saying your name right? Camille? I like that, Camille. So who's next? Sandy, Etta, Lisa. Let me read for you, Lisa. And let me know you're here. And let me see, for you, I'm feeling the Sacred Rebels. She says no. No to what? To the way I'm saying it? Well, you got to do a little phonetics for me. For you. Oh, Cindy, I got you. Got you, boo. Okay. All right. So let me pull from the Sacred Rebels for Lisa. Are you still here? Lisa. Lisa. You're still there. Okay. Lisa, let me tune in. What do we have here? Lisa, what you want wants you. What you want wants you. Now, I have been getting this card as hey, Grace, I love you. Yes. Hi, darling. You got to tune into Grace. She's doing every day a love bomb. She's just awesome. She's gorgeous and so full of love and life. And, you know, we are raising the love energy because it works. It works for us to stay in our presence. You taking this time for yourself to stay in love with yourself and regenerate your cells and regenerate yourself is worthy of your time. Trust me, no matter what's going on. I'm going to stress this message because we are going to get pushed and pulled in a way that we think it's not important. And it is. It's absolutely vital. Now, I'm always having a good time and laughing. And Dana called me on it. She said, there's more depth to you that you need to share. And I'm telling you, this love stuff, this cheese is good cheese. It's serious. Okay. When we can connect with each other through our energy and our spirits, and continue to thrive in being ourselves, truly ourselves, there is much love happening and coming through that. Okay, Lisa, what you want wants you. I can read from the deck. Does that resonate for you? And I was telling you, as I'm creating my content, I keep thinking, okay, I need to do this and have this really be true to myself. So that when I'm sharing my message and I'm teaching and I'm guiding and I'm creating this artwork that's so powerfully transformational, it's real. It's real for me. It's real for you. And so something that I need is something that you need, that we're going to work on together. So follow your heart and your passion. Know that what you want wants you. And I make everyone feel good. I hope so. That's part of what I do. Sometimes it may not feel good to get to where you feel good. And I want to share that message too, because our expectation of how things should be can inhibit the flow towards the way we want it to be. Ooh, that was a good one. Somebody make a meme out of that. Hey, kitty. So staying in the flow towards your you. Just let that keep being and being and being. Okay, Lisa, thank you. Who is next on my list? Let's see. I have Etta. Are you still here? I think. You lost me, Sandy. Okay. If Etta's still, are you back? Oh, you got to go? Sandy's got to go. Well, let's pull a card for Sandy right now since she's there. Hello, kitten. Hello. This kitty wants some attention today. Okay. I'm going to pull from the Sacred Rebels for you, Sandy. And Sandy, I can't wait to talk to you about nutrition and nourishment because that is the secret to staying vital. Awareness is the key to vitality, but so is nourishing yourself, okay? So let's see. Sandy, what do we have for you? I see layers and layers of things. Aha. What is already with you, Sandy? What is already with you? And that's what I've just been talking about, awareness of yourself, you know? Oh, Lisa, I didn't read the book. Okay, let me get the book. Call me on my, started talking and zipped away. What you want wants you is what it was. Oh, let's see. What you want wants you went right to that page. All right, Lisa. Do you dare to believe what you want is also wanting you? The genuine desires of your heart are the sacred purpose of the soul. Now I'm going to hold my rose quartz here and send some energy through to you while I'm talking to you, okay? I want you to let me know if you're aware of the feeling of this, okay? If you have been shamed, this is what I was just talking about. Hello, kitten. Ow, nails, claws in my leg. Okay. If you have been shamed, judged for, made to feel guilt over, or denied your natural desires or pleasures in any way, you may have developed a very tricky and complicated relationship with the yearnings of your heart. Now, isn't that what I was just saying earlier? We get triggered out of our own awareness, and we get into a state of almost unconsciousness or, unconscious living, boxing ourselves into what we think we can do, what our mind protects us to. And allowing ourselves to expand beyond that brings it in and makes it happen. There's a lot more to it than that, but the first step is really believing and receiving that you may expand beyond where you are. And I know you've been doing so much of that, Lisa, and changing your life experience to match what you need. And it's brave and it's a process. Thank you, Latavia. I got you on the list. So let's see what else we have. This oracle comes with a healing message for you. First, trust in what you truly want, okay? Not the substitutions, and I'm going to take this message to heart too, not the make-dos, but what would truly bring a sense of passionate, playful purpose and fulfillment to your life. You might not know anything more than I want to sing, I want to write, I want to help animals, I want to paint. You know what? Start with what you know and hold it in your heart as you do the healing process below. If you genuinely do not know what your heart wants, you will very much enjoy the process of exploring your desires by making gentle and persistent inquiries of yourself. And that is another secret. Be curious. Stay curious. What makes you feel curious and want to keep looking into it? That opens you up and you become more aware, and then you begin to flow into yourself and the life that you can live in consciousness, in awareness, in presence, in joy. Ask yourself, what is it that truly moves you? Give this matter consistent attention without forcing a response. Your answers may come in a sudden flood or slowly over time. Yes, we are opening your heart in love to these words and to the presence in you, the strengthening in you, the energy that activates your self-care and self-awareness that allows you to come into this. Good. Okay. There's a little bit more, but we're going to keep going, okay? Thank you. Thank you, Lisa. I love that you're always here with me in my live streams, and I appreciate you. I do. Okay, who's next on my list? I think I pulled the card for Etta, but I don't know if she's still here. So, and then Sandy said she lost me and then disappeared. Cameo, are you still here? Who's next? I know Cindy and Latavia. Somebody post a comment. Let me know you're here. Etta's there. Okay. So Etta, I pulled for you what, oh, and Cameron, it's good. What is already with you? What is already with you? Okay. And so did you share somewhere, dear? Okay. So Etta, yay. What is already with you? So let's see what that says. And I'm going to hit the rose quartz stone for you too, Etta. And I want you to know that I'm sending you the energy through to support you in this wisdom that's coming through. Okay. So what is already with you, Etta? You hold in your hand that which you seek. Okay. In other words, the pair of spectacles you have been rummaging around the house they're on your head. What you are seeking, perhaps by exploring far and wide, is actually right under your nose. You may not like this idea. It's so much more wonderful to imagine there's something to find out there, right? And of course, there's an unlimited creative potential and always something more that can be. Ooh, I relate to this message, I do. Yet in this instance, it's important for you to know that you already have what you need. Oh, I wanted to read a card for you, Camille. I'll read one. You can watch the playback, okay? That doesn't mean it's the end of the story, although it does ask you to give up the fantasy that a perfect solution lies in the future somewhere. Ain't that the truth? Instead, it asks you to acknowledge that everything necessary for success is with you now. You have what you need inside of you. And that's one of my biggest messages. And sometimes that's the hardest one for us to come into when we're not completely in touch with our awareness and ourselves and being able to be ourselves, depending on our life experience. Does this resonate for you, Etta? Let me know. And this oracle comes with special guidance for you. You are more ready than you think you are. You are more prepared than you realize. You don't need an entire army of resources to move ahead. Although you may find that when you do move, many resources suddenly become apparent. All you need in this moment is one sweet act of nourishment. I love that. That is enough to take you out of backwards nostalgia or regret and forwards into what is awaiting you now. Be brave, dig deep within, and enjoy the sweet surrender. So your creative side has been pulling me to get on it. Yes. Yes, you have what you need. And your creativity is the opening to connecting both sides of your brain. This is what I do. I create artwork for you, also steeped in an understanding of the body and the spiritual awareness that brings us in and out of where we are into another level of experience that we're wanting to create that helps us be more ourselves. And so your creativity is super expansive and important. And just taking a few steps. Yes, be brave. Allow yourself to have fun with it. And just know that each step you take, you're opening yourself up and that's important. Kitty, do you want to get out? Now Kitty wants to go out. Kitty wants to come in. Kitty wants to go out. Okay, Ed, I hope that resonates and let me know how you're doing. And I'll send you a message when I have something that I think pertains to you that will help you open up your creativity, to be brave with that expansion, and to feel guided in the process so that you don't get stuck at the first resistance or, it's a process, and there are cycles in the process, and being aware of those and having the support you need really take you to another level. You excuse yourself and say you don't have time, but you really do. Yes, you do. Well, sometimes enlisting the support you need to create that time for yourself and having others on the journey with you to say, no, this is important, you're doing this, can filter out the noise around you that says, no, this isn't important and you don't need this, right? Is that what's going on? All right, I got you. You gotta, yep. Good, good. I'm glad you found something that is shifting you in the direction of your flow and your magic, because that's why I'm here, baby. Okay, thank you, darling. I'll let you know I'm creating these different levels of experience with me, and they'll be free, and then they'll be low, and then they'll be higher, and then they'll be like fully expansive. So I'm writing it all out, and I have it coming in a web page and all the technology we need to really make it happen. So I'll let you know. Okay. And also, one of the things I said on the live stream earlier is that I wanted to show, thank you. I wanted to do a Zoom call with an old Color It Up and continue to do some energy shifting today, energy transmission, energy revitalization, sacred circle of uplifting the love and energy in ourselves. So if anybody would be interested to join me on a Zoom call afterwards, where you get to watch this Color It Up with me and color if you want with me, and do some multidimensional Reiki, let me know. Put in the comments below or message me. And yay, Sandy's back. Okay. Sandy, let me know and we'll go. Sandy, did I pull a card for you yet? I don't think I did. I did Etta, I did Emily, I did Lisa. Sandy, I'm going to pull from the Gaia deck for you. Okay. So, and let me make sure I'm not missing any comments here. What's up, kitty? Ooh, what's up, kitty, kitty? Yes. Okay, let's see. I see Cindy shared. I shared too. Sandy, Emily, and Lisa. Okay, that's the crew. All right. So Sandy and Cindy. Sandy and Cindy. Thank you, Lisa. All right, let's start with Sandy. Sandy. And if you're watching this in the Modern Priestesses group, come on, join in. I'll pull a card for you. Let me know you're here. And I've got my rose quartz here. I've been to the beach a few times this week. I've been doing a lot of recordings and clearings, and I'm feeling very in tune and in love and open. I had some incredible priestess portrait activation sessions this week too. So, all right, Sandy, let's see what we got. Sandy. All right. Ooh. Sandy, you ready? You ready? Are you there? Hello, hello. Night wind, facing fear, subconscious release, and healing. And what a perfect day to do that on this moon. The energy is one of the reason, we don't want to be victim to anything at all. And we want to be our own conscious creators of who we are and in our own presence. But we are sensitive, aware beings, and we are sensitive to the moon. And we're made up of water, and the tides bring in and out the atmospheres and the energies. And one of the things that comes up is that these feelings come up and kind of throw us for a loop because we may not have been really being aware of them. And then we're like, what? And so, ouch, kitty. I think my kitty wants to go outside. Being aware of them and the fact that they're so raw and on the surface is a good thing. And so doing something like joining me on the Zoom and coloring with me, we will release them. And even just doing this right now. So Sandy, does this resonate for you? I see that you said, wow. Is there something coming up that you're facing? Something in your subconscious, a moment? And let me read to you from the book, and let me let Kitty out. Just 1 second. Kitty, you want to go out? Where are you? Come on. Go. All right. Oh, yeah, she says. All right. Oh, now see, this is the one thing about doing these live streams. We'll pull the one card, and then I'm like, oh, I want to follow the trail and dig deep. And then I want to do the energy session and release it. And then I want to do the portrait to really activate you to the next level. Hope you can play. All right. So, Sandy, let me read. It says, oh, you say, oh, yeah. So talk to me. Night wind. Let's see what it says. All right. And let's see if we can put a little relaxing music on in the background. Wouldn't that be nice? And tell your friend, get feel sad. Oops, I can't get this to work. Follow the energy towards being ourselves, towards being clear. About the night wind. I've got some internet issues here. Okay, so the night wind. 23. This card relates to the disturbed sleep patterns, vivid dreams, or nightmares you've been experiencing. Have you been? I know a lot of people have been lately. So this card's probably good for a lot of us. Have you been having some dreams, Sandy? I know so many people who have been waking up with the moon, and my little one woke up several times in the night this week. And last night I was awake at 3 o'clock in the morning and drawing because I couldn't sleep, and it keeps freezing. Oh no. Vivid dreams. Okay, good. All right, so let's keep reading. Here we go. We got a little music. Let's get into this, people. Light a little sage. And let's get it going, man. Let's get a crew. Y'all help me out. So that instead of me sharing, I'm tending to you. All right? A little bit too zippy. Very prophetic. Okay, Sandy, let me read to you now. And I'm going to hold on to the rose quartz. I want you to tell me if you can feel the energy coming through. Something is troubling you. Yay, Carly. Hi, how are you? Something is troubling you, yet you are not open. You're not openly acknowledging this either to yourself or others. And Sandy, let me tell you, so many of my clients, sorry, there. So many of us struggle with, I'm my own worst, being honest with yourself, because sometimes being honest with yourself, it's hard because what you truly need, desire, and know is so far beyond where you are right now. It's just not an option, you think, right? Does that resonate? Did I take it too far? This unresolved issue has created fear and anxiety, which you have yet to resolve. And if you don't want to post in the comments, please feel free to message me. Because of this, your subconscious mind is processing the issue as you sleep. The fear resurfacing in your dreams time and time again in various forms and guises. This is your subconscious mind's way of dealing with the issue and forcing you to face your fear. Hi, Olivia. How are you? Ah, share the love. Get a crew on here. You understand? Oops. So on some level, this is helpful. What's up, kitty? Sorry, this kitty cat causing some issues today. On some level, this is helpful. However, the only way this issue can really be resolved is by consciously facing your fear. And I got to tell you, there's some fears that I have and some anxieties and unresolved issues that, you know, they're so deeply embedded in your brain to stay away from that you just, like, you kind of can't even go there. You can, but sometimes it's hard. Okay, you've been facing your fear, so you're already stepping into this. Good. All right, so let me just tune into you and strengthening all the energies, strengthening your energetic core, central nervous system, and strengthening all the energy in your heart, opening up, strengthening all the energies in you that support you in facing your fears and knowing with confidence that you can move through an old story and create a new one. What do you think about that? Good. So here's the affirmation. Good. Yeah, I can feel all this stuff going on right here. Here's the affirmation for you, Sandy. I share my fears and concerns with those I trust and love. There is nothing to fear. There is only love. My hearing just went out in this ear. This is like confirmation of presence. Okay. I am safe. I am loved. I face my fear and I feel it dissolve in a pool of love. I love that. I love it. Okay. Okay. Sandy, thank you for facing your fears and being courageous despite whatever might be coming up and knowing that you're worth it. You're worth it. You truly are. Okay. Cindy. Sandy, let me know how that goes for you and let me know if I can help you. Cindy, are you there, my dear? Cindy, Cindy. She said it was freezing, so she might have had to go. Uh-oh, is my internet frozen again? Tell me. Oh, good, amazing, thanks. Okay, good, you're still there. Okay. Cindy, where are you? Doo-doo. Carly's sharing, I see. Thank you, Carly. I'm glad you caught me live and you get to play. All right, Cindy. For Cindy, I'm going to pull the... What do you think? Gaia? What do you think? This is Gaia. And this is the Sacred Rebels. I love these new decks. I really do. I'm thinking Sacred Rebels for you, Cindy. All right, so that's what I'm going to do. And what happened to the music? Do 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 ba do ba da do do ba ba be ba da do do ba da ba ba do do do. Okay. Okay. Sacred Rebels, Cindy. Let me tune into you. All right, Cindy. Lavender. I smelled lavender and the word lavender popped into my head, okay? So maybe we need some lavender going on. Okay. I don't have any going right now, but that's what popped in my head. So let me tune in. Love lavender. Okay. Cindy. She feels, she knows. She feels, she knows. What do you think about that? She feels, she knows. I'm just getting some music here. She feels, she knows. Look at that. Look at that peacock feather too in the image. I want you to know peacocks for me. No, Latavia, you didn't miss anything yet. Peacock, well, I mean, you missed all the good stuff we talked about, but you didn't miss your turn yet. My great-grandmother's maiden name was Peacock. And so whenever I see a peacock feather, I always think of my great-grandmother, who was a Southern lady and who was deeply intuitive and ahead of her time. She was really healthy and nutritious and talked about positive visualization. And she was an incredible lady, beautiful, loving, sensual, divine feminine queen. And so I feel sometimes that that's what's coming through. Okay, Cindy. So let me read from the guide for you. Let's see what we have here. We get some Chopin going for you. Let's see. Sacred Rebels. She feels she knows. Tell me. She feels she knows. And I'm going to hold on to the rose quartz and send you some strengthening energy. Okay. An illumination is erupting from within you as a vision that is bringing what was once obscured into clarity. This is not likely to happen as a blinding, shocking insight, but as more of a softer, gentler knowing. Those can be tricky, right? Those soft, gentle knowings. Because if anything around you doesn't support that soft, gentle knowing, you have to really tune into yourself and be in your awareness. And being in your awareness means taking care of yourself and being nourished and doing the rituals and the things that keep you present, journaling or breathing. I mean, honey, just breathe and drink some water and nourish your body to start, get some rest. Do things like this where we connect together. Hi, Jamarian. Thank you. I'll put you on the list. Cool. All right. So, okay. So let's see what else we have. This insight will assist you. Yeah, it's like knowing something without understanding exactly when or how you came to know it. This insight will assist you and you're asked to honor it. You will know which insight it is at the right time. Your heart will tell you. You're therefore being asked to, yeah, you can feel it, huh? Your heart will tell you. You're therefore being asked to rely upon the clarity. Yeah, you haven't been sleeping well. Most people haven't lately. That's moon energy. It's been really waking us up, causing us to think. Kitty, this cat's driving me crazy. Come on, Kitty. Well, go on. Come on. Go on. Boop, boop, boop. Honey, bye. Okay. It's the neighbor's cat, actually. It's not even my cat. But I call him Studio Kitty because he comes and hangs around with me every day. I love him. So you haven't been sleeping well. Okay. This oracle, Cindy, comes to you with guidance. Hold on the rose quartz. Particularly about long range or long-term developments. Something that is far bigger than the immediate situation, issue, or moment is of importance, although you will only have a dim sense of that possibility. At best, the situation you find yourself in right now may not be one of joy. But in time you will understand more of the bigger picture. Now, isn't that this is one of the things the hardest things I find about expanding into your truth and becoming yourself authentically and stepping into your own awareness deeply. There are moments that are just exuberant and delightful. And then there are moments where you have been pulled by that divine energy, and then there's a gap between what you saw and felt and where you are. And there's physical reality that you have to move through to get to the place that you created that was nothing until you thought of it and decided to do it and make it happen, right? That can be tricky, that moment. So that's where you have to tuck into your expansive toolkit. The Valtopian expansive toolkit can pull you through that, right? I know because I've been going through this over and over and over. I keep pushing beyond my limits. So let's see. Definitely a lot of chances in your life. Yeah. Well, you're being asked to think in terms of long-term happiness. Sometimes this warrants change or even temporary restrictions in the short term. If you can't see how the present can possibly become what you sense the future to be, this message is especially relevant. Through the natural process of transformation, great leaps are indeed possible. You simply must be prepared to surrender into the process with absolute trust. And isn't that one of the trickiest things to do? To surrender into the process with trust. And that's where I think why journaling and making art and creating a support system of accountability is so powerful. Because in the moment between where you felt it and created it in your mind's eye and the vision and where you are, that's where you have, that's the leap that you're making. And there's whatever you can do to hold you up and keep you going to that next level that's inspired by your inside heart and soul. That's what you get to love. It's like watering seeds. Water those seeds. Create those foundations. Till the soil. Nourish your soil. Nourish yourself. Yeah. And so for me, what I've found my kind of secret sauce is the energy work that I do. The beach is really vital to me. That's my place where I ground. So grounding and nourishing myself with ginger and green juices and fresh vegetables and fitness and music. If I forget the music, I lose step. And of course the artwork, it's vital, absolutely vital. And all the beautiful connections I have with each of you. And we're each going to have a little bit different recipe for our own nourishment and support and vitality. So thank you, Cindy. I hope that resonates. Let me just send you a little boost of strengthening to know that everything you have is inside of you, and that you are to strengthen your trust and faith in yourself and the process of coming into your gorgeousness. Hi, Lisette. How are you? I had you on the list, I think, earlier. Did you share and you want a card? And Cindy, Latavia, I have you next. Are you still there? Lisette, yeah, share the live stream, and I'm going to share. I'm going to share through to you. Let me see here. I want to share this to my page, because I was trying to do that earlier and it pooped out. So technological issues. Oh, it froze again. Oh, keeps freezing. I think the rain is doing something. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to share that to here. Okay. And I'm going to share. Hello, everybody. If you're just joining me, this is Val, and I'm in Valtopia and my art studio in Venice Beach. And we have a nice group of us here already. And we are reading cards and amplifying and augmenting our love vibration, because that is what regenerates us. And that's what creates positive expansion, right? So, okay, let's see. Okay, Lisette, thank you. Thank you for sharing. Okay, so Latavia, are you still there? You're there. Okay, I see the yes. Latavia, what deck do you, Gaia, Uti, Sacred Rebels, Arcturian Activation? I do have the Isis deck. I don't know if you're a priestess. Let's see. If you put something, otherwise I'll pick. Hi, Andrea. Yes, I had you on my list too. Thank you. Yeah, it was raining and the internet went down for like a half hour or something. So, Latavia, I'm going to pick for you. Let's see. I can pick. Okay. All right. I'm going to play the music for this is music that I composed. Do you need to move house, Lisette? Okay, I can ask that when I pull the card. We can do that. Yeah, you can always, if you have a question, we can ask to see what comes through with the question. All right, so Latavia, I'm going to pull for you. I'm feeling the Gaia card for you. I feel some energy shifting around for you guys, which is really good. I want you to know that when we relax into Sacred Circle, the release, that the intention I set before I ever came on to join you was to move through this energy and to release anything that doesn't serve us, and to allow our own clarity, our own compassion, our own connection to our greatest selves to come through. And that's what we're doing right now. I've got all my crystals and crystal grid going. All right, Latavia, let me tune in and see what we got. Okay, the word cherry pie just popped into my head. What's that about, Latavia? What's going on? Tell me. All right. Ooh. Are you ready? Latavia, purification, water, emotional cleansing, and rejuvenation. Look at that. Emotional cleansing and rejuvenation. Time for a cleanse, time for, a grounding of sorts at the beach, a bath. I take a lot of salt baths to keep myself in a place of presence. You have no idea about the cherry pie. You love some pie right now. I don't know why that popped in my head. Sometimes it means something and sometimes it doesn't. Okay, so purification, water. Let's see, 32. This card signifies healing and rejuvenation. Yes, comes as a result of emotional cleansing. In the coming days, you may experience some emotional turmoil. Deep feelings that you thought you had already dealt with or previously resolved resurface seemingly out of nowhere. And don't I know that story, especially when we're doing these energy clearings and we're doing things to kind of dig up the old stuff to let it go. You think, I thought I dealt with that 15 years ago, and then it comes up again. You've been getting water messages all week. You love a bath. Yeah, put some salt, some essential oils and a candle. It's amazing how that hot bath can really rejuvenate all your cells and energy, and then you can just come back to your life so much more present and capable of dealing with everything that you need to deal with. Do not be concerned, for a profound healing is taking place, and at the end of this process, you will feel all the better for it. The lady featured on this card emerges from the deep waters of her emotions into the new light of day. Emotionally cleansed and rejuvenated, she now is ready to move fully into her power, free of the emotional baggage she previously carried. So you ready to let all that go, Latavia? I allow all unresolved feelings to surface. I give thanks for the healing that is taking place. I am emotionally cleansed. I am free of emotional baggage, and I release all that no longer serves me. A lot has been coming up that I thought was healed. Don't I know it, girl? I mean, the energy lately is about that, and I think we've all been kind of thrown for a loop. And I think what's going on is bringing up this stuff too. So thank you for joining me. Let me just send you, I've got my crystal here, and I want to send you strengthening energies to rejuvenate all of your cells and neural pathways and your energetic core with the greatest intention of tuning into your you that is most divine, most present, and most connected to that which you truly desire and can be. You're welcome. I hope you feel that beautiful gust of energy coming through your system and strength and love. Okay. Carly, are you there? I think you're next on my list. Carly, where are you? I think Carly, I want to do Sacred Rebels if you're here. Are you here? Carly, where'd you go, Carly? Doodle da 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 da. And then I have Jamarian, are you still there? Lisette and Andrea, or Andrea. Carly, you're there. Goody, goody, goody. Sacred Rebels, okay? Like that? All right, let me tune in. Ooh, look at you, clearing right away. Carly. Carly, come to life. Oh, you feeling Isis. Okay. I would love to pull an Isis card. Yes, come to life. Come to life. Let's see what we got here. 43. Come to life. I just got this few days. For sure. You are the most sacred of all sacred artworks. You are bringing yourself to life now, and this is how it must be. Of course, something being essential doesn't mean it will always be easy. You must support yourself and have courage during this process. Your monkey mind is not to run the show. Don't I know about that monkey mind? It might have a lot to say, and at times it seems very convincing, but it is not the one in charge. Your mind can inspire you with ideas. However, it is the real you that speaks through your rebellious sacred heart and is living your life, not the monkey mind. The mind is not much more than a swirling cacophony of habitual reactions, right? Just habits, things that we're used to, that seem comfortable because it's what we know. But your heart is saying, hey, there's something more out there, and there's more in here. There's more in here that needs to come out, that I need to be, that will feel good and feel right. And it takes courage to step into that. How does that resonate for you, Carly? Coming to life means feeling. It might bring joy, but it could equally bring sadness, rage, or fear. It could bring all of these and more. Feelings will come and go quite swiftly when allowed to flow. And that's the idea, is that we open up the flow of the feelings so that We don't get stuck in any one place, right? You are honoring the sacredness of life by exploring it without restraint, and that includes the flow of your feelings. Let me know if that resonates, and I'm going to strengthen you to be in tune with your own intuition, your own feelings, and to have the courage to let those feelings come up without being triggered by them so greatly. And strengthen, let's delete your mind, your monkey mind, and put it in another time, space, dimension. And all the stories that come with the, all the evidence your mind tells you, oh, you can't do that. You tried that before and you didn't get it right. Or, nobody has ever done that. You can't do that. That's weird. Or who's going to pay for that? Or bye, Felicia. Put that in another time, space, dimension, and allow the strength, your inner guidance, your inner vision to swell and blossom and support you in your expansion. Kylie says, I'm stepping into big things and moving big emotions. Thank you. I know it's hard and deep, and there's a lot involved. So thank you for doing that for yourself and for us. It's huge. Thank you. Jamarian, are you still here? Am I saying that right? I have Jamarian, and I have Lizette and Andrea. Who's here still? Will I pull Isis? Sure. I feel like it. I feel called. Being a priestess queen. All right, let's see. Carly. Every time I tune into you, I start clearing stuff, girl. Yawning. You feel that? Ooh, as soon as I touch the deck, I start seeing all this stuff. Wow. Carly. Wow. Okay. Carly. Life restored. Priestess of the Phoenix. Life restored, priestess of the Phoenix. Carly. What do you think about that? Let me pull the deck, because this is the new guide, because it's a new deck for me. So I'm just learning all these cards myself. Let me know what you think of that. And I'm going to read here. Life is restored. Priestess of the Phoenix. Spiritual resurrection is gifted to you now. Whatever part of you or your life you thought to be dead is being revived and will flourish back into life. Just as the phoenix rises from the fire, transitioning from death into life, so too will you rise again, healed and renewed. Yes, girl. This brings messages that a trauma, ending, struggle, or apparent defeat is not the end of the story for you now. What may appear to be an ending can sometimes simply be the forces of ancient feminine power. Hi, Amy. No, you can come on in, join, share the live stream. I want to read for you, girl. Love you. So what may appear to be an ending can sometimes simply be the forces of the ancient feminine power flowing into new pathways, pulling energy away from old forms so that they can transition into new forms. This can take short or long periods of time. It could be over days or years, weeks, months, decades. It doesn't matter how long something appears to have been decaying. It will spring back into life at the right time. How does that feel for you, Carly? So there's restoration, resurrection is upon you now. Have hope and optimism. Take what is going to be offered in your life, the rebirth that is happening, into your wide open arms now, and be assured that you have transitioned through the energies of death and into new life now. Peace to you, dear initiate of the life. The past is over. Enjoy your rebirth. So, strengthening you to step into your new emergence after you've shed these emotional layers, and to just step into the you of you, the being of you that you're creating and regenerating into. Sending anything that doesn't serve you down into Mother Earth. Let me know if you feel that shift into the Phoenix. Yeah. You know how that relates to you. Whew, grounding the energy. Okay. Lisette is here. And Andrea, Jamarian, are you still here? Okay. Lisette. What deck are we getting for Lisette? Oh, Lisette, you're moving into a new house. Okay. You want to know, what do you want to know about the new house? I'll just ask, I'll pull a card from Gaia and just kind of ask about what message does Lisette need to know as she's moving into this new house? What guidance do you have to come through for her? Oh, yes. Oof. Opening you up and tuning in. Lisette. House. Lisette, are you there? Flame tree, start of something new. A flame tree, start of something new. I think that's good. Let's see what the book has to say. But to me, that's saying, here we go. We're starting a new thing. It's going to be good. And that's what this card's about. A creative spark has ignited from deep within your soul, and this will soon develop into a passionate flame through which a new idea will come to you. This card heralds the start of something new. This could be a new area of study, a new business, or a new interest of some kind. Hey, Teresa. Whatever it is, it will develop progressively and steadily, and it just keeps on growing. It will develop into a deep passion and remain a significant part of your life for years to come. You will thank your lucky stars for discovering something that you truly love to be and do. For the time being, all you need to do is relax. Simply keep an open mind and heart over the next few weeks and pay attention to your intuition. So let's delete any resistance to you tuning into your own knowing and strengthen your intuition, strengthen your inner guidance, and strengthen your ability to just relax into the process and the faith and the trust of your own intuition and guidance. Everything has been a bit slow with moving and finances. Yeah, that's what I was saying about where you're here and you're here and there and you got to get through from here to there. And sometimes it's a tricky process. Ooh, and I just felt, I felt some heart energy come up when I was talking about that weight. Yes, the flame tree, the start of something new. So Etta says, Kim, she's so positive, you'll love her. Thank you. Yay. Hi, Kim. How are you? Thank you. I love it. Okay. Thank you, Lisette. Thank you. Love it. All right. So who was next? I had Andrea and Jamarian, but I don't know if you guys are still here. So let me know. Teresa, are you going to share? Are you going to join me? Oh, Jamarian says he is there. Okay. Or she is. Sorry. The picture is hard to see. A little tiny picture on this Be Live interface. So Jamarian tuning in. Let me see. I'm going to pull from the Sacred Rebels deck for you. Okay? And if you're gone, I'll just pull the card. And Teresa's here. Oh, Andrea is here too. Okay, good. Well, Andrea, let me do you since it takes a bit for the post to be seen. My question involves a past life that I don't want to move on from. I was royalty. I was told I was a French princess, and I am still behaving the same way, to the point where I want everything done for me and I have no desire to do the work myself. Marketing, footwork, cleaning, etc. How do I work through this? Wow, that's quite an awareness to have, that's in your DNA and your past life and your very soul essence. And I think as I tune into that energy, I think just when we just release anything that doesn't serve us now and ask to be clear and compassionate to our very divine now being, that's what guides us into the best state of unconditional love, compassion, zen, neutral presence of ourselves. So knowing these past life stories can be powerful, and then just asking to delete the effects of them on our energy, which does serve us, that's very empowering. That's what we do in some of the sessions I do. So let me pull a card for you, Andrea. You know what, since you're all talking about being a queen in a form of life, let's pull from the Isis deck for you, okay? I feel called to do that. So Andrea, let's see. Tuning into you. Oh, I got some energy in my back that came up. So are you feeling supported in your passions and desires? I'm sure if others get frustrated with us when we say we don't want to do something or we don't know how to do it. We all want everyone to be self-sufficient, and but what I'm learning is finding a way to ask for the support that I need and allow it to come in any form. You never know how things can shift for you to support you the way you need. Like I'm currently have some interns that I have the ability to delegate to, but there's a process of me putting together what I need to. So in my world came the support that I need, and now I have to move through to share that support, to delegate what I need to them. So you might be about to come into some support that accommodates your natural predilection to delegate, being the queen that you are. Thank you, Teresa. I'll put you on the list. You don't know how to ask without sounding naggish. Okay. Let's pull a card from this Isis deck, Andrea, to just kind of see what kind of read I get on your energy here. Ooh, clearing already. There we go. Good girl. Ooh, I got this with the Merkaba the other night. Portal of light. Portal of light. Yes, Jamarian, I'm going to do you next, okay? Portal of light, Andrea. Let me read what this says again. I've read it a few times already, but here we go. She glides on wings through time and space. Got my crystal, Andrea. I'm sending through some vibes. It is only this physical reality that is bound by time and space. You are a being conscious on levels beyond the physical world. You are guided to work with your healing powers beyond the confines of time and space, and to allow your sense of self to expand. It is safe for you to do this now. You will not become ungrounded through such spiritual growth. You are not leaving your earthly awareness. You are instead adding to it. So you're growing in power and awareness. Does that resonate for you? You've had breakthrough insights where you realize you're not who you thought you were, and you're in fact a much vaster being. At other times it was gentle and made much sense to you. You are learning to integrate this awareness of your vast self into your life here. And isn't that a journey itself, right? The practical consequences of doing so are extraordinary. To live with less and less fear and insecurity, to become more detached and more passionate, more loving and less demanding, to need less and receive more, to feel more joy and exert less force to attain it. Such wonderful gifts await you. You also become capable of exerting healing influence beyond time and space, like we're doing now, which means being able to help free yourself and others if you choose to share your healing gifts. You can learn to create freedom from trauma, attachment, history, and any other situation that may drain life force and distract from divine love. which is what I choose to do with my purpose and my artwork and my sessions. That's what Valtopia is all about. You know, learning to create freedom from trauma, attachment, history, and any other situation that may drain life force and distract you from divine love, no matter whether occurring in this or any other lifetime. What do you think about that? Well, I'm here for you, baby. Isis guides you to powers and abilities to heal that are beyond time and space. It starts with the realization that what has happened in the past has power over you only to the extent that you allow it. Ooh, that was just so easy to say, and people say it once they've been through it. Look, all you got to do is wake up and proclaim that you've changed, and that the time is now, and blah, 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 blah. Exactly, Andrea. How do I learn that? And it starts with breath work and awareness of your very own body and life experience and of yourself. And the things like you were talking about, coming into awareness of your past life, just the feelings that come up for you, the awareness of who you are and how that really plays out for you, and not shutting down parts of it because it's not convenient or it doesn't please someone else or doesn't please you or doesn't. That suppression is what stops us from being ourselves. And we all struggle with those parts of us getting shut off as we're kids and in our past lives that affect us. So how do we do that? We come into awareness of ourselves, and we take actions and inspired actions that bring us more and more into awareness and clear away those old triggers, be aware of the triggers, clear away the stuff that makes for the triggers, and create new neural pathways in your brain, nourish yourself. These are all the things that I'm putting into the different levels of these offerings I'm creating. So Andrea, just message me. I would love to assist you, because this is the journey that I've been through over the last couple of years and throughout my life experience, pushing myself beyond a place that maybe my parents or my partner didn't see that for me or themselves, but I knew deep in my heart that was my knowing. That's my knowing of who I am and how to be myself. And it keeps calling to me and guiding me, even when everything around me outside seems to say, nah, it ain't the right time for that. That's not helpful or whatever. You know what you need to do. And you have to honor time, to honor your temple every day, and bring more and more of the cells of love and unconditional love and flow towards being you. Yeah? How does that resonate? She says, thank you. All right. Well, let's have another chat. We can chat about this. And I want to be of assistance, because I'm honored to have been studying this and knowing the stages of expansion, how to connect to yourself and to the cosmos, how to guide your energy, how to delete energies that you're not wanting, that's creating resistance for you, how to strengthen yourself to come into your best energy and presence, and how to use art and music and creativity to change things deeply at the subconscious level and to trigger those shifts that you need to be triggered to get yourself out of the comfort zone. Because comfort zone is really not comfy, is it? It's a holding pattern. Oh, that was good. Thank you, Andrea. Thank you for opening that up in me. Jamarian, are you here, boo? I'm going to need to go get some more water. You need that. You need that. Good. Good. Stay in Valtopia, baby. I got you. I've been really buckling down and organizing. I've been talking about this stuff for a long time, but I'm really doing it right now. You know, the timing is perfect. I have had so many magical sessions, one-on-one and group experiences, but I've just been putting them out as I go and sort of running after myself, keeping up with myself. And so now I've been creating these wonderful containers and calling in those of you with whom I know I'm meant to be with and to create for. And what's happening if you come through healing and expansion and learning with me is you are co-creating beautiful artwork. Every single one of my clients creates artwork. I do the artwork, but your energy drives the creation. And what happens with that is not only do you have a tangible for yourself afterwards, but you're creating that for the world, because I truly believe, I'm looking at my images here. Let me pull up one of these for you. I truly believe that these images that artists make and music moves us at a level that sometimes doesn't need words to explain, but moves us in our feeling and in our knowing. And it's vital. And it's just part of the process, just another way to get in there. Some of us respond differently to different things. And those of you who are drawn to me and this creativity and the music, we're meant to do this, okay? I love it, I love it, I love it. Okay, Jamarian, I'm here for you, and Teresa. And is there anybody new that just joined and is wondering what's going on? Amy, yes, yes. You can't share. Yes, invite friends. And Amy, I got you, boo. I got you. Amy and I went to college together. I love you. I love you. Okay. Oh, you don't have to share publicly at work. I understand. I know. I'm sure some of you are like new to, some of us are deeply in this world and some of us are enjoying. And I want you to know that I live in all sides of the equation, in the sense that I have a very strong monkey mind and ego, and wasn't I don't know, I've had to come through my own barriers of ego to accepting some of these concepts. But I like to bring them as grounded as possible, where we're just talking about our body and our 3D experience, like this body that we live in our mind and neural pathways and things that let your monkey mind relax, and really just in the end, just relax and rejuvenate, baby, whatever it takes. You know, if this appeals to you and works for you, and you take more breath and oxygen into your body and relax, and these cards open up something in your mind and heart that guide you towards your flow, take it, do it, right? It's good stuff. Okay. Mwah. Jamarian, okay, I got you. Jamarian, I'm being called to pull from the Sacred Rebels deck. I think I said that earlier. Okay. Edite's giving me lots of hearts. Yeah, boo-boo. Okay. Jamarian, let's see. Jamarian. And I want you guys to know that I've made a new group, but I'm still going to my main stream because I seem to gather more people coming through. But I do have a group, and it's called Valtopia TV. And I have some more personal videos in there where I share some of the journey I'm on. It's a work in progress. As long as I get through to you and we connect and we shift, that's what really matters to me, okay? All right, let's see what we got for you. Tuning in. Ooh, nice pyramids coming through for you, Jamarian. Ooh. Light-filled pyramids, core of the center super bright, and there's like a figure coming through for you, and I'm getting chills all over the top of my head and my shoulders. Wow, someone totally coming through for you. Okay. New birth, guarded vigilantly. Hi, Steph. I love you. How are you? I want to read for you. New birth, guarded vigilantly. Okay, Jamarian? I hope I'm saying that right. New birth, guarded vigilantly. That's when you've got something new that you're creating in your heart, your soul, and so special and vulnerable that you keep it to yourself and to only those that will guard it with as much care and love as you need, that it doesn't get attacked before it gets out the gate. You know what I'm saying? So let me pull up the guide for this. Let's see. 24. New birth, guarded vigilantly. Putting my hand on the rose quartz for you to send you some good energy as we go through this. I'm feeling a lot of energy moving down through my throat and into my Heart here, opening up, expansion. In every creative process, in every birth, it really resonates. Good. In every creative process, in every birth, in every opening of a new cycle of life, there is time of vulnerability. This vulnerability is natural and appropriate. It is the full learning to become steady on its legs, right? You're like a little baby kind of right now. Honor that. Oh, Steph's doing awesome and enjoying the full moon energy. Good. Yeah, we're letting go right now. We're going through. Each of you that have asked for a release today, I want you to know that you can rest assured that you're moving forwards in your flow because we're doing this together. And I'd love to read for you, Steph. Get somebody in on here. Share it in your group or in somewhere if you can, and or tag one of our friends to come and watch. I want Becky back on here. I lost her when the internet went down earlier. Okay. Those legs will become remarkably powerful in time, but the process of growth and maturity has to take place, and that requires some wobbly first attempts. Cannot be any other way. Within you, perhaps even below the level of your conscious awareness, there is fresh new life emerging like a vibrant green shoot rising up from the earth, right? A little fresh blossom. This new life is in need of your attention and your care. This could be a new relationship that needs tending with interest and kindness because it's going to hold special purpose for your life path. It might be something within you, a new behavior, a new way of looking at yourself, or a new way of being in the world that you need to tend to until it becomes more natural. So honor that. I'm going to see, I just feel called to pull one of these Arcturian light activation cards for you. And I feel stuff coming up in my throat. Is there something that you're not admitting to yourself or that you can't own because it's too difficult? Let me you guidance. Strengthen your inner guidance, strengthen your divine guidance, and strengthen your awareness of those around you that are there to support you, and honor your journey to yourself and your own wisdom. Okay, you're not sure. Okay, well, that's the awareness that I was talking about, and coming into that awareness. Do you feel in your body? Do you feel something? Do you feel any tightness in your throat? Right here? You're getting chills. Good. That means you're receiving the energy coming through and you're feeling my connection into you. And you definitely had someone coming through for you really strong. So that's beautiful. Okay, Teresa and Amy. Thank you, Jamarian. I appreciate it. And let me know if you have any questions. Thanks, Steph. I'm going to put you on the list. So let me be honest. I need to go grab some water to continue. Your throat's been hurting for the past few days. Yeah, I feel all this like kind of itchy, raw, and also tightness. So let me just do a quick little strengthen your energetic core, your central nervous system, and strengthening the healing in your throat and the opening up of your wisdom to yourself, and releasing any holds tied around not opening up to your own truth and divine guidance, because that guidance message came through. So, okay. All right. I'm going to turn up the music for a second. Make sure you get some more friends on here if you want to. I'm going to go grab some water, and I'm going to do Teresa, Amy, and Steph. It'll take me 2 seconds. Don't disappear on me, okay? Get some more friends in here. Let's go. Woo! I'll be right back. All right, I'm here. Okay, sorry, guys. I had to get a drink. Okay. Teresa, are you still here, boo? Hello. This is fun. I love doing this. I love being with you guys. I have my crystal grid here. So if you guys want energy from the crystal grid, let me put you on the list. And tonight, how many of you are going to be enjoying the moon tonight? How many of you are charging your crystals? And how many of you would love to participate in a Zoom Color It Up experience where we do some more of this? Let me know. Message me, okay? Okay, Teresa, are you there? What deck are we doing for you, Teresa? I feel Gaia for you. Carol, you're there. Teresa, Gaia, Sacred Rebels, Isis, Uti, Arcturian deck. What do we got? Let's see. We've had a good session today. Look at all these people we've been through. Look at that. That's awesome. I like having people pop on and off. Steph, you're next, boo. Teresa. Let's see. I think that for you, Teresa, what are we being called to do? The Sacred Rebels. Pick it. Okay, Sacred Rebels. I love these decks. And here's my, just going to show you guys my crystals that I have going here. The color is off on this video, but I think actually it's because I have this light on. Let me just turn this off really fast. Is that better? Yeah. So we've got my favorite amethyst here, and it looks like a V, which is why I love it. And the cool thing about this, to tactily, like crystals are so nice to hold in your hand for someone that's, like for my son, he's very highly aware and kind of sensitive, and he likes to hold them in his hand. And you know, they keep the energy. That's why we put them out in the moon to recharge. And yes, I love it. And so I hold it and rub my finger. This is one of my favorite stones. And I have a blog post. I'll share it. Last year, I lost it on the beach, and I got so upset. And then I decided I was going to find it, and then I did, and it was laying there right in the sand. So I was like, yay! And then I've got my selenite, which I use always when I'm reading cards. And then my son and I bought this at the Sacred or Mystic Journey bookstore that's on Abbot Kinney, which is a wonderful venue, you know, wonderful strip of art stores and art and posh stuff here in Venice. And then this rose quartz is what I use in every single one of my one-on-one sessions as I'm shifting energy and tuning into you. And, you know, we can tune in pretty good here on the live stream, but when it's just us one-on-one, we do go deep. So, all right. So, Teresa, we're going to do the Sacred Rebels. Sacred Rebels. Okay. Teresa. Ooh, the color green is coming up real big. Big, like jade green color is coming up. Ruby and fascite. I think this is a rose quartz, right? Oh, this one. I don't know what that is. Ooh, you got a bloodstone pendulum. Ooh, I want to see. I never had crystals until the last couple of years. I didn't know how much they mean to me and how much I love them. And I just adore taking pictures of crystals. It's a huge part of the content that I offer my clients, my pictures on my Instagram and my art in Valtopia. It's part of the Valtopian wellness kit that I'm creating. So crystals, essential oils, yes, whatever we can to bring us into a state of love is good. Hi, Lisa. How are you? Hello, darling. Share the live stream. I want to read for you. Yay. Yes, Steph. Yes, Steph's been, I love talking to you. And I love talking to each of you that I do in messaging. I do a lot of behind the scenes chatting, and I'm grateful for it. I really am. Okay, Teresa, let me stop talking and hooking into the rose quartz. Tell me what you feel as I tune into you, grounding the energy. Ooh, I feel a beautiful opening in your heart, an expansive energy. Almost the same as that one on that one crystal grid with Jennifer Church. Let's see. As I tune into you, I forget what who knows their animal medicine, what spider mean. And then, oh, Mama White's coming through again. She feels, she knows. With the peacock feather, look at that. She feels, she knows. She feels, she knows. We get the guidebook. Let's see. She feels she knows. 22. She feels she knows. An illumination is erupting from within you as a vision that is bringing what was once obscured into clarity. I'm still holding on that rose quartz, Teresa. Hi, Catherine. How are you? Thanks for joining. How to share the live stream I read for you. I'm still going. I'm just doing a full moon service today. I'm releasing for you. I'm not just reading cards and messages. I'm actually doing little mini energy clearings and transmissions, and it's good stuff, okay? So she knows, she feels she knows. An illumination is erupting from within you as a vision that is bringing what was once obscured into clarity. This is not likely to happen as a blinding, shocking insight. We read this earlier, but as more of a softer, gentler knowing. Yes, it's what we just read earlier. That knowing that you have, you know, that as somebody else was guided to protect it, right? So, oh, Amy's got to go. Teresa, hang on a second. Well, she feels she knows, right? I want to, you know, it's guidance about something that is far bigger than the immediate situation, issue, or moment is importance. But you might only have a dim sense of it now, but trust that inner knowing. So Teresa, let's strengthen your inner guidance and your inner knowing. I'm feeling all this energy swirling and bubbling up in my heart and chest. You just said that to Teresa about illumination. Okay. You wanted to ask what if anything, it meant the two triangle star of David. Ooh, I'm not quite sure what the question is. And Amy, I'm sorry you had to go. I'm going to pull a card for you anyway. And then let me pull a card for you in case you're still there. And then Teresa will come back a little bit into that energy that I feel. You can let me know if that's you. Amy, I'm going to pull a card from you from the Gaia deck, okay? Yes. Doors are opening. Yeah, I can see that you're expanding. All those digital sketches and Valtopian magic and everything that you're opening yourself up to in your own beautiful journey. You're doing so beautifully. Thank you, Teresa, for having courage and strength and love for yourself to grow. Amy Johnson, I love you. Here is your card. Ooh, yin yang. And I know that you're a busy mama and you have so much going on. And this card is calling you to create harmony through balance. And that is a tricky thing. And what I'm creating in one of my groups, which I hope some of you who are new to awareness and this energy guidance and creative expansion will join me. There are things you can do to create balance in your life by having an assistant like me. I can work on your subconscious energy from different levels by giving you a little tasty treat every day or every other day or every week with a recording, with music, with creativity, and we can help shift you even if you barely have any time to breathe. We'll get you breathing. We'll get you drinking some water. We're going to just little baby steps to shift you out of a place of disorganization and chaos into more of a sense of balance. Okay? That's what we're creating. So, Amy, I love you. I hope you got to hear this. Teresa, I'm still in the energy right here. Is there something going on in your heart chakra? At first, I felt this wonderful, warm, expansive. And then as we were talking about the she feels she knows, I started getting some almost like a pinchy, like there's some grief coming up for release. Let me know if that resonates for you. Okay. Oh, I love by the end of these shows, my makeup's always all smeared. Baby steps to shift you, even if you barely have any time to breathe. Boom. That's what I'm bringing. That's what I'm bringing, Catherine. If you can have someone else's little mini shifts in a way that doesn't overwhelm you, because some of us get overloaded, and then even though we have the desire to shift and to change, and we are doing amazing things, sometimes we get caught up in our triggers and our day-to-day life experience, and having someone else hold space for you, that test into your energy, give you reads, give creative solutions that are easy to digest, little tiny things that add up to a big thing over time. Magic. That's what I got for you. Okay. Okay, Teresa, talk to me about this energy I was feeling. And then we're moving into the next person. We did Amy. Steph, it's your turn. And Catherine, you had an activation on your heart chakra today. Yeah, I was feeling all this like fluttery energy, and then there was a little bit of grief, and then there was a little bit of pinchy, which to me is always like a sign of, it doesn't necessarily mean you're still feeling it, but that maybe it's been releasing and coming out. Not grief, yeah. Oh, I mean, maybe that's like my guessing what it is, but I feel the physical of it, but I don't necessarily have the details of what it is. What's going on here in my, oh yeah, okay. Okay. Steph, are you there? And Catherine, I'd love to read for you. Share to the infinite receivers or somebody so we can have some more friends in here. Releasing. Yeah, that's what it felt like. It was like a lot of energy. And it was like, so here, let's do a little, Teresa. Strengthen your energetic core and your central nervous system and ground you into Mother Earth and connection in your heart space and crown and in unconditional love, and allow you to release with this moon with ease and love, and to step into all that shining brilliance I feel you coming into. You that is totally starting to light up. Thank you for taking all this time to heal yourself and to be yourself. It's not easy to be yourself. Good, Teresa. Yeah, I can feel that with you. The Star of David. Well, it's also Catherine's. Hi, Raquel. The Star of David is part of your full moon drawing activation grid with the crystals. Yes. So it's also the Merkaba. Let me show you. So I just recently, Catherine, and I would like to pull for you, since you're one of my priestesses, from the Isis Oracle deck. And the card that I got the other night is about the Merkaba. Let me see if I can find it. You're welcome, Teresa. I love you and your presence in our experience together. I really do. Let me see if I can find where it is. Isis. Sorry, let me find the guide. Somebody help me with the page. I'll have to find it, Catherine, and I'll post it. But it's like a little star, and it talks about travel with your soul, with your energy, and you're in this Merkaba, the triangle. It's up here, there, and all the energy spinning around. Yeah. Okay, Steph, are you still there, sweetie? Are you there? I want to read for you. Are you there, my darling? La 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 la. Dee, 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 dee. Thank you, Teresa. Thank you. I appreciate you saying that I help you shine, because some days I don't shine, but those of you who do lift me up in those moments. So we all do for each other. Oh, you have two to show you that you bought. I'm so excited you have the info. Good, good. You got those little crystals? Okay. All right. So, or two new decks, or what are you talking about? Yes, they're beautiful. And you were drawn to them. Yes, that's awesome. Okay. Oh, thank you, Catherine. I appreciate that. Catherine says, "I shine all the time." Well, I'm honored to be in the space that I am and to receive all this gorgeous energy that comes through, and the artwork and the music and the love that comes through. Hi, Olivia. Yeah, I know. I've been going for a while, right? I got to stop soon, though, because it's getting to be that kids o'clock. I have Steph, I have Catherine, and Olivia. Would you like to go? Did you share the love? I didn't share into the Abundance Flash Mob yet, if you want to share in there to get some friends going on there. If Steph is still here, I'll read for her. And if she's not, I'll go ahead and read for Catherine, since Catherine and I are chatting. And Catherine, I'm going to pull from the Isis deck for you, okay? Y'all drink a lot of water. Oh, thank you, Catherine. Hello, Infinite Receivers. Hello, Maru. This is Val, and I'm in Valtopia, and oh, you're still there, Steph. Okay, good. And Raquel, share the live stream and I'd be happy to read for you. So yeah, if you're just joining me, I'm in my art studio here in Venice Beach and it's a full moon and I feel so good because I'm coming out of some deep inquiry, digging deep at the beach, and I tuned into some major energy today that I wanted to be here of service and read for you and talk to you about what's coming in Valtopia. And just I've got my crystals and we're doing some energy shifting, and it's just a powerful release crystals unconditional love ceremony for the moon. So we're just doing Catherine, and Catherine, I want to tune into you, and I'm pulling from the Isis deck. I also have a bunch of different decks that we're going from that are really powerful way to connect, and we're just talking about awareness and being yourself and being aware of flowing ever more towards yourself, and how that can be a tricky process, but a beautiful journey. So Catherine, let me tune into you. I love your beautiful smile and your energy. Oh, I just saw present. I just saw present pop up. Someone else. Life restored, Catherine. Life restored. Priestess of the Phoenix. Priestess of the Phoenix. Yeah? How does that resonate for you? Tanya, hi, sweetie. Yay, you caught me live. Hey, boo. Yeah, share the live stream in your group. Hi, Katrina. How are you? Yay, we're getting a fresh crew. I've been going for a while, and we got like different people coming through, and you were getting into the power hour. I know Becky's going to be going live soon, so if I need to get off, tell me to get off and stop, or you can cut it off from the group or something. I don't know. But I'm going to be going off soon, too, to get my kids. But I'd love to get those of you that have joined me just now. And I just did Catherine. I'm going to read to her. She got the card Life Restored, Priestess of the Phoenix, which is about you rising up, generating again, and coming into a new emergence. You know, I read it a little bit of it earlier, so you could go back and watch the replay. But let me just see if I can read a couple words for you. Is there any resonance with that? And what comes up for you about that? I feel like you've been through so much since we connected last, and you've grown so much. And some stuff coming up for release there. I feel like you're just flowing in your beautiful presence. Spiritual resurrection is gifted to you now. Whatever part of you or your life you thought is dead is being revived and will flourish back into life. Just as the phoenix rises from the fire, transitioning from death into life, so too will you rise again, healed and renewed. Let me know if that resonates. And I want to strengthen everything in you, all your regenerative cells, regenerative tissues, and all the neural pathways in your mind to support you in this emergence and in this expansion of your most beautiful you, the you that's deep inside of you, that's your soul that guides you. Strengthen your intuition and your inner guidance. I feel a lot of energy moving in my heart. Let me know if that resonates, okay? Steph, you're still there. I want to read for you from the Sacred Rebels. Does that sound good? Let me know, Steph, if that's what you'd love to have. It's beautiful. I have, and it's true. Catherine says, a lot has changed and flow is definitely there. There are parts of me that were quiet and suppressed, and now they are emerging, as in all parts together. Yes, and isn't that what we look for, that beautiful integration of all of us? Not just the parts that stick out and seem easy, but the parts that we don't quite know and that are a little cloudy and that are hard to get to, but that need to come up and like you said, integrate with the whole. So powerful. Thank you. Thank you for taking time to explore and become yourself. We thank you. We really do. Okay, Steph, are you there? Hello. The icky just needs some love. Yeah. Yeah, shining love into all parts of us. And that's been a tricky one for me too. Trying to hide or run from parts of you that you don't understand, or just sometimes it's not even a conscious hiding. Like I've been talking about throughout the show, there's an unconscious triggers that shut us down. And sometimes we don't even know we're shut down or stuck. And it's the yearning in your heart. It's the continual desire to move into being yourself and to move beyond where you are to a place that you do want to be. That is your unconditional love coming through. Yeah. Okay, Steph, where are you, darling? I'm going to pull from the Sacred Rebels. Thank you, Catherine. I love you. Cleansing. Let's light a little bit of sage. We've been going for a little while and the music stopped. Let's see if we get some more music going. There we go. All right. Steph is a beautiful gift genius. I love talking to Steph. Okay, Sacred Rebels. Here we go. Ready, Steph? Beautiful energy coming through. Starting to clear for you already. Ooh, diving for light. Diving for light. Look at that card. Diving for light. Let me get the book out. Diving for light. Hey, girl. Hey, Gainer. How are you? Let's see. Diving for light. Let's see. I'll pull a card for you. Let's see. Okay. Yes. All right, Steph. How brave you are. You are super brave. Yeah, let me hold this image up because it's just beautiful. Let's see. Here we go. You are diving for light. It can be so much simpler to seek light in the heavenly, in that which is blissful, sweet, loving, and kind. To look for the light in that which is dark, which we were just talking about, is an advanced task that only a rebellious and brave heart will attempt. You may not feel that you have taken such a journey by choice, yet you have taken this wise challenge on from deep within your soul, and you have. Your innermost being has evoked the situation in your life with the intention that you grow in power, wisdom, and creative juice. Yeah? It also wants you to experience a bold and fearless trust in life and become further empowered to live it with zest and courage. The Oracle of Diving for Light speaks of a time when you are called into darkness through life circumstances, situations, relationship challenges, or inner struggles that defy clear understanding. That darkness might be a creative block, a sense of being in a void, or feeling of depression, rage, sadness, fear, or anxiety. There may or may not be an obvious cause. The darkness might be generally accepted and socially acknowledged because there's a socially acceptable or obvious reason for it, such as death, divorce, or retrenchment. Yeah? However, there may be no obvious justification for your experience of darkness. You might not need a reason to be able to accept it. And likewise, you may struggle to find an unconditional acceptance of your experience. Oh, hi, Tanya. I know, I got to go too. Thanks for joining me. I wish I could have pulled a card for you, but next time, okay? Okay. So when diving for light, yeah, stepping out of your comfort. Well, it says, when diving for light, one must be willing to bear the darkness and understand its purpose, much like winter does upon the earth. It is not an error or through lack of consciousness that you are here now. It's a testament to your spiritual growth and creative process, not a sign that they are lacking or stalling. The healing process, then there's a healing process in the. So you're powerful and vulnerable at this time. And and you're an inspiration for following in your spiritual path and staying true to yourself. You're going to rise out of that presence and being so much stronger. It's a difficult choice. Yeah, the lessons that come to light. So, excuse me, a lot of stuff coming up here. So, Steph, let me tune into you. Let's ground that beautiful energy and strengthen your energetic core and your central nervous system. And strengthen you to see the light in the dark, and strengthen you to have kindness, and tune into your own awareness, even when it feels like you don't know, or it's scary, or the pause between here and there that I was talking about. That strength to get through and follow through with what you've set out to do and the creation that you're making. Good. You're clearing some of that energy. You're welcome. Okay, Gainer. Oh, wait. Did we have Olivia and Raquel? You guys wanted a card too? And then I got to go. Raquel and Olivia, are you still here? Let me see. Raquel and Olivia. Are you there? Okay. All right, I'll do Gainer while we're waiting for these others to come on. Gainer, we got the Gaia deck. Oh, Olivia's still there. Okay, Olivia, Gainer, I got you. Let me do Olivia because she was on here before you. Olivia, I feel like I want to do the Gaia deck for you. How's that sound? Let me know. Okay, let me do a little clear and tune into you, Olivia. Oh, yes. Good. Everyone's letting go of all that stuff. Whoa. Something coming up there, Olivia. Woo! All right. Ooh, Olivia. Olivia. You got the Temptress. The Temptress. Seduction, deceit, a broken promise. Ooh. Let's see what that's about. Yeah, the Temptress. You are being seduced with dazzling promises that will mostly not eventuate. In effect, you're being deceived, enticed. I wonder what all that's coming up, that coughing. Enticed into accepting something that will cause you much difficulty and eventually lead only to disappointment. Don't be seduced by the glitz and the glamour or by the holy and benevolent facade. Things are not what they seem. Incredible promises are simply that, incredible. Observe the image on this card. The temptress entices with her sensuous beauty and exotic surrounding. Yet just behind her is the all-seeing eye of truth. It is staring you in the face all along. Take a few steps back. Look at things from an objective and balanced perspective, and the real picture and hidden agenda will emerge. Wow, what do you think of that, Olivia? I listen to and trust my intuition. Affirmation. I look at every situation from a grounded and balanced point of view. Every positive has a negative, and vice versa. I look beyond the superficial and find the truth. I look for substance, and I am not swayed by wild promises. I wonder if this is like shiny object syndrome for you, right? We get online and we're just trying to help ourselves and build our business or do what we want to do, and then next thing you know, oh, I got to take this class and I got to take that class. Is that intent? Whoa, she says. Okay. I feel like I need to pull another card for you to help you guide you through that. This resonates for you? I'm going to pull one of these cards from Marisa's deck from CreativeThursday.com and see what comes up along with the Arcturian Activation deck, okay? Tell me what's coming up for you, if you can, or you can private message me if you want, okay? All right, let me pull here. Olivia. Yeah. Yeah. Empowerment. Empowerment. Oops. Empowered. Okay. You are self-empowered. And let's pull an activation card and see what comes through, because sometimes they have the same card and then you know that message is really coming through for you. I love it when that happens a lot with when I do these 2 decks. Okay. Ooh, I feel a lot of stuff coming up in my throat again. Are you able to admit to yourself, or are you able to talk about what's going on? Are you feeling blocked in speaking your mind? Are you afraid? Ooh, I love it. All right. So releasing this issue, on the other side of it, you are coming into empowered and abundant energy. But the awareness of this shiny object or whatever it is that's coming up, it is, you're being called to tap into that. So is this you that I'm feeling in my throat, Olivia? This tightness, and like when I started coughing and stuff, does this resonate for you? What I'm saying? I would like to do this experience on a Zoom call. You're aware. Yeah, you're aware. Okay. And do you feel support around you to move through that awareness? Sometimes awareness can trigger us into resistance to where we don't do anything because we're overwhelmed. And then we just kind of sit there and go, holy schmoly, I don't know what to do. Okay. Okay. So I want to strengthen your energetic core and central nervous system and all the blood flow throughout your body and all the infinite capacity functioning of your systems and your awareness and your inner guidance, and then knowing that you are supported in unconditional love, and that whatever you're going through, strengthen your own guidance and your own intuition to the solutions that come from within you and your presence that are truly yours and truly meant for your highest good. Ooh, I saw a beautiful rose at the end of that. Thank you. Okay. Olivia, thank you. I love your presence always around. I had Raquel down. Raquel, are you still here? And I know Gainer's here. Gainer, I'm going to pull from you. You're a priestess, girl. I'm going to pull you an Isis card. How do you feel about that? Let me know. Okay. All right. I love this deck. It's got so much. And whenever I pick it up, it's like a lot of energy in there. All right. Let me know who's here. Ooh, the sun's coming out. You're welcome, Olivia. Message me if you have any questions or want to explore it some more or talk about it, okay? Okay, Gainer. Oh, look at you already clearing. Oh, releasing. Release to the moon, girl. Gainer. Ooh. Okay, are you ready? This is a gorgeous card. I love these cards. Stay true and be in your power. Osiris and Isis, Lord and Lady of divine authority. Okay? So, what that means is, before we can stay true and be in our divine power, we need to connect into our divine power and come from that centered, restored, nourished place of unconditional love. So when you ask to tap into your divine power, as you know, you get into that grounded place. You're a dancer, so dance and listen to music and ground and take your bath and do your thing and then receive the wisdom. Sometimes we get caught up in what we're doing and we receive wisdom from another place that isn't necessarily an unconditional love. So let me find the page for this. Stay true and be in your power. This is going to be good reading. Okay. And then I got to get off because I think that it's time to get the kids. Okay. You are a sovereign divine being with spiritual authority and freedom within you. You do not need permission from anyone to be who you are and live your life as you choose. This is your divine birthright. Guard it as the precious treasure that is, and remember that you are a divine being. The flail and crook, often held by Osiris, are symbols of divine royalty and dominion. These symbols remind us that within we hold great dominion, spiritual authority, and freedom to be the sovereign ruler of our own self. This does not mean that we have to control life or others or even the environment around us, but it does give us complete and utter choice to become as spiritually awake, free, and self-determined as we wish to be, coming into awareness of being yourself, as well as providing us with complete choices as to what our values and actions will be in this lifetime. There's no permission required from anyone apart from yourself to be and live your truth. There are many voices that will test you on the journey from illusory shackles of fear, loss, or abandonment that may hold you back or tempt you into giving your power away to others. You shall awaken from the testing into the realization of spiritual independence within. Yeah? So, there are times when life can feel like an assault against your truths, with many challenging you. For those souls who have come to master spiritual authority this lifetime, there is a test to stay true without becoming dogmatic, to honor what you know is true without minimizing, judging, or dismissing the truths of another that are different to yours, but just as true for them, right? You have the power to create and own your reality, and you don't need permission. Honor your spiritual sovereignty. Let the Lady Isis help you find your spiritual authority and freedom of choice now. All right. So that's beautiful. I'm going to do a little energy, and then we're going to get off. Ready, Gainer? Let's just put your feet on the ground. Feel rooted down into the ground. Opening your heart in unconditional love and protection. And bringing in connection that guides us in unconditional love, and strengthening your energetic core, central nervous system, and strengthening your inner divine knowing and guidance that guides you to your highest and best good, and to knowing your divine purpose and calling and everything that goes with that keeps you moving into the flow of being yourself in that. Okay? Let me know if you feel that, and thank you everyone for joining me. What an amazing list of people we went through today, and all these cards. I've got the crystal grid going. I'm holding you guys all in a sacred space of releasing and regenerating as this moon pulls us through to the next turn of the cosmos. And stay in awareness. Allow yourself to come into awareness of yourself and be yourself. I love you guys. Thanks for joining me. Stay tuned for what I'm making. I want to share with you soon. It's coming, okay? Thank you. Bye.